Hello everyone and welcome to my final digital story for ECS 210. My name is Averie Sawchuk. I am a second year secondary education student. Throughout this video I will be sharing with you the expansion of my knowledge throughout this semester with a focus on curriculum, treaty education and its relationship with the curriculum, as well as lesson planning. To formally begin, I would like to start with a land acknowledgement. I would like to acknowledge that I am on Treaty 4 territory, with a presence in Treaty 6 territory, the ancestral lands of the Cree, Saulteaux, Dakota, Lakota, and the Nakota peoples, and the homeland of the Métis. And finally, that we are all treaty people. As discussed in lecture, the curriculum is a government-mandated set of outcomes and indicators for each academic subject area and grade level from kindergarten to grade 12. They give teachers a solid base for their lesson plans, while ensuring students are given proficient knowledge and skills to better and expand in their academic pursuits. Next, I want to talk about curriculum models. So, obviously, going through K-12 education and now second year of university, I've come into contact with the curriculum, especially K-12 education, on a daily basis. However, even though I was engaging with these curriculum models, I didn't formally know that they existed. But through this class, now I am aware of their formal existence, and makes it easier for me to use them in my own classroom. So number one is curriculum as knowledge, which organizes lessons and the entire term through a syllabus. Second is the curriculum as product, which considers education as a final project and uses objectives and their applications alongside goals, which in turn may mean students receive a little less exposure to out-of-classroom experiences, but in turn more hands-on in-classroom experiences for the students. Third is curriculum as process. This allows students to have a voice in their learning and is based off of positive student-teacher interactions, which positive student-teacher interactions are always very, very important. The downside of this method is that students may have difficulty with public examinations, like the departmental exams that the ministry sends out, so they'll have trouble with those maybe because it's unfamiliar territory to them. And lastly, we have curriculum as praxis. This allows for an understanding as to how students are affected by socio-cultural and structural processes. So all four of these models are very different, which is okay and is actually great because they suit all the different teaching styles and learning environments in each and every classroom. So there's something for every teacher and classroom. I'm most familiar with curriculum as product and curriculum as process. Next, treaty education and curriculum, which is something that I have found a passion for through this class. Treaty education has been mandated into the curriculums, which is awesome and very important. So it is important because, as mentioned earlier, number one, we are all treaty people. It is an important component of our past and of our future, and lastly, it is part of the reconciliation process. Until working on my lesson plans for the curriculum as written, planned, and taught assignment, I was not aware that there are actually First Nations and Métis outcomes and indicators for each subject area and grade level. Now that I'm aware of this and have composed lesson plans with regard to treaty education, I'm excited to teach it in my own classroom in the near future. Next, moving on to lesson planning. So as mentioned in the previous slide, Assignment 3, curriculum as written, planned, and taught, was extremely beneficial. I was nervous about the lesson planning because I thought I wouldn't do it correctly, but pro tip learned from this class: the Ministry of Education website has all of the outcomes and indicators outlined for you, and there are literally thousands of lesson plan templates to keep your lesson and classroom absolutely organized, and I feel that lesson planning has been the most valuable skill I've acquired through ECS 210 because it is something I need to know and something that I'll use daily in my classroom. And moving on, As a conclusion, this wraps up my digital summary of learning for ECS 210. This has been a valuable course that will be extremely beneficial for my career. I hope that you have learned a little about curriculum and today's classrooms through this video, and thanks for tuning in.